Have you ever had to learn a long speech, a complex song, or maybe lines for a play? It can feel like a huge task, especially when you want to get every word just right and truly understand what you are saying. Mastering important texts, like Torah verses, follows a similar path but with even deeper meaning. The best way to learn Torah verses is through a systematic, multi-sensory approach that combines careful repetition, deep comprehension, and consistent practice. It is not just about rote memorization, but about internalizing the words and their profound significance, often starting with short sections and gradually building your knowledge. This method is rooted in centuries of Jewish tradition, where learning Torah is considered a sacred act known as Talmud Torah. Our ancestors understood that true mastery comes from active engagement, not passive reading. The brain retains information best when it is processed in multiple ways: hearing, seeing, speaking, and connecting it to meaning. When you break down verses into manageable chunks, chant them aloud, and understand their context, you are building stronger neural pathways for recall and comprehension. This active learning approach ensures that the verses are not just recited, but truly understood and remembered for years to come. To put this into practice, begin by selecting just 1 to 3 verses at a time. First, listen to a recording of the verses being chanted correctly, paying close attention to the pronunciation and melody, which is known as trope. Next, read the verses aloud yourself, matching the recording as closely as possible, using a text with both Hebrew and English translation. Dedicate time to truly understand the English meaning of each word and phrase, perhaps discussing it with a tutor, a rabbi, or a parent to grasp the context and commentary. After that, write out the Hebrew verses several times, which helps engage your muscle memory. Finally, practice chanting the verses from memory, recording yourself and comparing it to the original. This structured, verse-by-verse process builds confidence and accuracy. An interesting detail to note is that the musical notes, or trope marks, for Torah chanting are called ta'amim. These are not just melodies, but they also act as an ancient system of punctuation, guiding the pauses and emphasis within the text, which deepens understanding. Learning the ta'amim helps you connect to the very structure and meaning of the Torah itself, transforming your recitation from simple reading into a powerful interpretive act. This practice becomes a form of Torah lishma, learning for its own sake, which is a core Jewish value. By adopting this holistic method, you are not just memorizing words for a moment. You are forging a lasting, personal connection with ancient wisdom, deepening your Jewish identity, and gaining confidence in your ability to master complex and meaningful texts. This dedicated practice makes the words of the Torah truly your own, becoming a source of inspiration and guidance throughout your life.
If this inspires you, like, subscribe, and join the journey.